Hello everyone, welcome to this very special video where I'm going to teach you how to make traditional Dublin style Irish coffee with a special Shadowbird twist. First, let's go over the ingredients. We have fresh brewed pot of coffee over there at the coffee pot. We've got Demerera sugar. The original recipe calls for brown sugar. I kind of wanted to do a little something different because, well, for one thing, this is actually closer to what brown sugar originally was when sugar was first being refined. These days, brown sugar is really just refined granulated sugar mixed in with molasses. This is not as refined as granulated sugar, and it's a little bit more crystalline. So we're going with Demerara sugar. We're going to need a little bit of cream to whip. And then the most important ingredient, Irish whiskey. Use whatever you like. Also, hardware, going to need a bowl and a whisk for whipping the cream. A shot glass, or you can use a jigger pony combo to measure out the whiskey. A spoon for stirring and for measuring out the sugar. And last but not least, some kind of glass for the containment of our coffee. In my case, I'm using a regular wine glass. So, let's get started by whipping up the cream. Don't need to add any sugar to this. We're just going to whip it a little bit, and I'll show you what that's like when it's done, but we're just going to pour our cream right into the bowl. Just regular little half cup thing of cream, that way you can have some around for whenever you need it. And we'll just whip that up. You can use a stand mixer for this, but what the heck, I'm going to use a hand whisk today, just for the heck of it. Okay, this is what it looks like. This should be coating the back of the spoon, and dripping off a little bit's okay. We don't want it too thick. Okay, now to our glass. Here's what I like to do. I like to put in sugar first, and we want to get a whole tablespoon's worth, and just put that right down into the bottom of the glass first. That way, when we pour in the coffee, about your average coffee cup's worth, it'll already get to start melting the sugar just by being poured over it, and then we can just agitate it up and get it to dissolve in all the way. Alright, now you either want to use a full jigger or, well, I kind of pulled just short of a full shot of Irish whiskey right in there. Make sure you get that all nice and stirred up. Then we'll take that spoon out and we'll deal with that in a second. And last but not least, we get just a little bit of our cream here, and right on top of the coffee, probably about a tablespoon's worth of that as well, just right on top of the coffee. Because, see, we don't want to mix it in with the drink, we just kind of want it to make a little bit of a crown here, like that. Yeah, that looks great. There you have it. Now you can make your own Irish coffee. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. That's good. One little post note. If you don't really want to go through all the trouble of whipping up the cream to make the little crown, you can make it with either just pouring cream right in or with milk. But if you do that, you won't get the crown on the top. It'll mix in, make it very more cappuccino colored. It's still good though, trust me, I've tried it. It's still good that way. It's just not, doesn't look as cool, shall we say. Just so you know.